Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Simple Home and Hearth Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own croutons with donated or day-old bread. Yesterday there was a food pantry in town that wanted to clean out all their supplies and clean up their machines and restore their freezers and everything, so they opened everything up to the public. I got blessed doubly. 2 carloads full, over 100 pounds of meat, boxes and boxes of different types of breads and everything. If you can find deals like that in the area where you live, go for it. Don't be ashamed. Just go for it. There's so much you can do. And with bread, we don't eat a lot of bread ourselves, but I love to repurpose it. So I'm going to be making breadcrumbs and croutons today with the tons of bread I was given yesterday. So come on down and join me in my kitchen and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, to start off with, I have this bag of wheat bolillos. Bolillos? I don't know. I've never heard of them before, but this is what they look like. And I have a trusty dusty bread knife. Now, bread knives are the perfect thing to cut bread with, because if you use a regular knife like this, you're going to end up squishing and smushing the bread. So with a bread knife, you want to cut your bread in 1-inch cubes. And I've done one bolillo, or bolillo, however they pronounce it. And I put it here in this big bowl. So you want your bread in 1-inch cubes. So I'm going to be doing that to tons of bread today. And as soon as this bowl is full, I will get back with you. Okay, so I have the bag of bolillos. Cubed in 1-inch squares, give or take. I'm not picky. And my oven is preheated to 300 degrees. All right, so that's the prep. Preheat your oven to 300 and cube up your bread. Doesn't matter how much. And I will show you what's next. Okay, so what you do next with the bread is you need some olive oil and some seasonings, and that's it. Some people use melted butter. I'm going to use olive oil. So I have my bowl full of 1-inch cubes. I'm going to add some olive oil. Oops. Pick that up later. I'm just drizzling the olive oil onto the bread. And there's really no measurements, because you just mix it how you like it. And I've seen, some recipes out there for Italian seasonings and garlic, salt, and all of this kind of stuff. You do want salt on your croutons. It brings out the flavor of all of the spices that you're adding. And moisten the breadcrumbs with the olive oil. You don't want them sopping wet or soaking, but you do want them moist and kind of coated with the olive oil. And the bread just loves to soak up anything wet, so you might need quite a bit of it. A little bit more and I should be good. Does take quite a bit of oil, or melted butter if you so choose. All right, I think we're good. Now for seasonings, the sky's the limit. You can use whatever seasoning you want. Today I'm going to make ranch flavored croutons using Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning mix, dressing mix. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on there because it's already got salt and everything else in it. Pretty cool, pretty easy. And I'm going to be generous. I am not stingy with my spices. Any of you who know me and watch my videos, you know I'm not stingy with spices. I love spice. and I'm actually doing a simultaneous project this morning. I have, over here, I've got corn cobs simmering low and slow, and they have to do that for a couple hours. So while that's happening, I decided I'd make another video project and show you how I'm going to make croutons. So, I don't know, this is probably 12 cups of bread cubes, I don't know. It still smells a little bit too much like bread, so I'm going to put a little more in. There we go. Oof. Ah. There you go. Now those spices are coating the bread cubes. Still feels a little dry to me, so I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. And just eyeball it. There's really no set recipe that you have to use in order for it to turn out perfect. Experiment. All right, I think we're good. Now on to the next step. All right, one of the best pieces of equipment in the kitchen is a pizza pan. It has the holes so the heat can get up through whatever you're cooking on it. I use this pizza pan for a lot of things. One of the things I use it for is when I'm sterilizing jars for canning. I'll put jars and sometimes my lids on top, put it in an oven at 250 for 15 minutes, shut the oven off and just let them sit there. This is great to keep them all together in the oven. But today I'm going to be using them to make croutons. Can't even talk this morning. So my oven's already preheated to 300. I'm going to pour my bread cubes, seasoned bread cubes, on this pizza pan. And it's a big pizza pan, pretty large. I'm going to spread it all out. And actually, that's probably too much. I'm going to have to empty some of this off. It's piled too high. You want it one level. So I may have to do this in 2 batches. See? Experiment in the kitchen. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right. Yep, I'll do half of them. There we go. That's better. All right, they're all laid out evenly. Into the oven it goes for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes are up. Let's see how they look. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Toasted, crunchy, flavorful, and hot. So I'm going to let these sit and cool, leave my oven on, because remember I have some more that I have to put on here. When these are cool, I'm going to put them in a Ziploc bag, label them, and I'll do the other batch. And I'll just keep doing that with bread quite a bit today because I was donated a lot of bread. So I'll be making breadcrumbs and stuff like that too. But breadcrumbs are easy. I'll tell you how to do it right now. There's no need for a video for this one. Put breadcrumbs in a bread in a food processor, pulsate it, turn it on, and you have breadcrumbs. If you want to toast them, might even be a better idea. They'll last a lot longer if they're toasted. Like this, 300, few minutes, and you have breadcrumbs to last you for a year. All right, so that's how you make croutons. I hope you enjoy, everybody. Thank you for joining me in the Simple Home and Hearth Kitchen.